Human optical engineering reaches its current peak in space. The multispectral cameras NASA uses on its satellites are designed to process between 10 and 12 distinct bands of light. The Mantis shrimp possesses a system that goes further. These compound eyes are equipped with 16 different types of photoreceptors. This chart compares the light reception bandwidth of these systems. While a human relies on just 3 receptors, red, green, and blue, and a NASA sensor reaches 12, the shrimp operates with 16. To perceive depth, humans require 2 eyes to create a stereoscopic image. It's why standard 3D cameras are built with 2 distinct lenses to mechanically calculate distance. The mantis shrimp achieves this within a single eye. Each eye is capable of tricular vision, perceiving depth independently of its partner. One shrimp eye provides the utility of 2 independently gimbaled cameras, featuring integrative depth sensing, ultraviolet vision, and 6-channel polarization analysis. In computing, there is a constant tension between input and processing. Generally, the more complex the data stream, the larger the central processor required to handle the load. The mantis shrimp presents a physical contradiction. Despite its massive visual intake, its central brain is roughly the size of a grain of rice. Attempting to force this dense visual data stream into such a small central node should create significant latency. In the ocean, a delay of just milliseconds means missing a strike or failing to detect a predator in time. The question is how a rice-sized brain can manage this volume of information without the biological equivalent of a system crash. If the shrimp used a centralized model, it would send every bit of raw visual data down the optic nerve to be sorted and analyzed by the brain. The travel time and the computational stress on the brain would create a fatal lag in its decision-making process. Instead, the shrimp utilizes a decentralized architecture known as local processing. The shrimp processes data at the sensor level, right inside the eye. Heavy analysis happens before the signal leaves the socket. When it reaches the brain, the math is done. It only interprets a highly compressed signal, commanding a strike. This removes the bottleneck, allowing for an incredibly fast reaction time, one of the quickest movements in the animal kingdom. By moving the processing to the edge of its nervous system, the shrimp bypasses the physical limitations of its brain. This biological arrangement is currently being mirrored in the development of autonomous vehicles. These cars are equipped with a dense array of LiDAR and cameras, generating massive amounts of data. Sending all this to a central computer encounters the same processing bottleneck as the shrimp. At highway speeds, the difference between a safe stop and a collision is mere milliseconds. Any processing delay is a critical failure. To solve this, engineers are moving towards edge computing, processing the sensor data locally at the camera or LiDAR unit itself. This filters out unnecessary noise before data hits the main computer, drastically reducing decision time. Millions of years before we encountered the limits of central processing in our machines, this decentralized architecture was already operational in the ocean.